In this training video, you will learn how to change a password outside of the repository by answering a challenge question. Let's say you've forgotten your password and you can't enter the repository. If you have previously set up a challenge question from your user profile from within the repository, you will be able to gain access again from outside the repository without having to ask for a password reset from your administrator. This will save you and your administrator time, so it's important to take a moment and set up a challenge question. I show you how to set up a challenge question in another training video, so please refer to it if you do not have a challenge question set up. If you have forgotten your username, you will need to ask for help from your administrator. But if you do remember your username, but let's say you can't recall your password, you can use the Forget Your Password link here to reset it. Again, this feature only works if you have set up your challenge question first from your user profile. So in this example, I know my username, but I don't remember my password. So what I need to do is enter my username here, and I can't remember my password. So in this case, I need to click the Forget Your Password link. It asks for my username and my email ID. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my username again. And I'm going to put in my email address. Then I'll click the green Next button. Up comes the Please Answer the Questions page. And the question here is the challenge question that I answered previously by way of my user profile. It says here, what high school did you attend? So all I need to do is go ahead and click here and go ahead and type my answer. If I clicked it correctly, when I click the Submit button here, it should let me get back into the repository. What it's doing is doing a password recovery. So yes, it says here that the password has been reset and a temporary password has been sent to the user at the address on file. So in order to get beyond this login information page, I need to check my email to see if I have a temporary password waiting for me. And I do. So I'm going to share what that looks like. So this is what it would look like if you receive a temporary password email. So what I need to do is enter the temporary password information as well as my username again. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my username, and I will type it right, and then put in the temporary password. I need to make sure that I type it in exactly as shown. So if it's lowercase letters, uppercase letters, if there's any kind of numeral or character, even periods, you need to make sure to put that information in. So it did accept the temporary password that I was sent, and now I need to go in and I need to reset my password again. This is so that I can be assured of secure password access. So what I need to do here in the current password section is to enter the temporary password again from the email. I think I might have mistyped that, so let me try it again. And then I need to put in a new password. And then confirm the password. And now click the Reset Password button, which is green. Sometimes you have to click it twice. Okay, it's giving me an error, and it's probably because maybe I've used this password before. So I'm going to try and change my password. So let me try that. So put in the temporary password. And now the new password. Confirm it. And click Reset Password. Now my password has been reset. All I need to do is click Save My Profile. And now I can do other things within the repository. And this is how to change the password from outside the repository by answering a challenge question.